What up is Dane, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how to lose fat without going on a hard diet. So let's get into this video straight away. And I have the experience to tell you about this shit because I used to go on hard diets. Like, I couldn't eat any enjoyable foods, man. I would just eat green vegetables and lean meats, and that was what I call a crash diet, right? I would do that for like 2 weeks. I'd lose some fat, and then I wouldn't go on the diet again because I think dieting and losing fat is real hard. And in this video I'm going to debunk this myth that losing fat is real hard and it's not enjoyable, because let me tell you, it can be enjoyable in a way, right? I'm not saying dieting is going to be the most enjoyable thing in the world, but it's going to be a lot more enjoyable than most people make it out to be. You don't need to eat 6 meals a day. You don't need to eat chicken, rice, broccoli. You don't need to eat any of that shit. I'm going to be telling you the best way to lose fat, right? Without dieting. These hard diets. So anyway, let's get into this video. First of all, I need you to understand, and let me just lay the foundation down, that to lose fat you need to be in a caloric deficit. As I say in most of my videos, I'll tell you how to do this, so quickly get a calculator out. Let's go. 11 times your body weight in pounds, so 11 times say 200. Once you have that number, times that number by 1 to 1.6. 1 being you're not very active, 1.6 being you're very active. So you could have like 1.3 if you're moderately active, right? So that's how many calories your body needs, right, to just maintain what it's got. Just it's maintenance. That's what's called a maintenance. Then you minus 500 calories to that number, and that's how many calories you should be eating a day. This is just a rough estimate, man. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but that number is the number you should be eating, the amount of calories you should be eating per day to lose fat, right? So if you're not really counting your calories, you kind of you're playing a guessing game, right? So don't expect exact results, but you can still diet and lose a lot of fat without counting calories, right? So I'm going to be telling you exactly how to do this, and a special method that I use, right? So it's not that special because a lot of people know about it, but I'm going to reveal it to you right now. It's called intermittent fasting. If you don't know me already, I'm big on this shit. I bulk, I try and get muscle and I still use intermittent fasting. But if you want to lose fat, this shit is the one. This is the bomb. What I will say is the first 2 weeks you're probably going to feel like a little dizzy. You're not going to be used to it, right? So get used to it the first 2 weeks and it becomes like a lifestyle. This shit is easy. You can lose fat without even thinking about it. That's what I'm saying. How to lose fat without dieting. In a way it is a diet, but it's not a hard diet that people make it out to be, like 6 meals a day and that stuff. So intermittent fasting, I'll quickly give you the 3 tips. I've got shit on my website, www.danehighton.com. More free shit, but basically the 3 tips that I use, and this is not just like, how can we say, like an almost advertisement. Use these 3 tips to make it easy. This is literally, it will make dieting and losing fat easier. So if you listen to this, man, I'm going to provide insane value for you. Tip number 1, in the morning, drink a ton of water. When you get that hunger sensation, that's just your body's actually telling you to drink water. And some research has actually shown this, so this is no BS, right? So tip number 2 as well is like drink black coffee or green tea. Obviously you have no calories and shit in that. Black coffee is an appetite suppressant. Insane value there. Tip number 3, you can drink sparkling water or bicarbonate water, whatever they call it. And tip number 4, you can use fruit like a banana or an apple just to starve off the hunger for a little bit to replenish your glycogen stores, or glycogen in the liver. In that fact that doesn't make sense, but anyway, those 4 tips or 5 tips, I don't know how many I gave you, are literally the ones that make intermittent fasting effortless, right? And I know, like I said, it sounded like some advertisement, but if you really listen to this, you'll receive a ton of value from this. You'll lose fat without even trying. But like I said, the first 2 weeks might be a bit challenging. After that, this shit's effortless. I'm fasting right now. It's like 3 o'clock. I woke up quite late today though. I woke up at like 10. So it hasn't been that long, but I'm still not even hungry. I haven't even drunk a lot of water yet. You should drink a lot of water, but I haven't used coffee as an appetite suppressant because I'm bulking anyway, but that's how effective this shit is. So if you want to lose fat fast, like without thinking about food, dieting too much, use intermittent fasting, right? I do recommend you count your calories just to get an exact number, just to get used to it first, and then you can roughly estimate it, right? Because if you haven't ever counted calories and you're just like, oh yeah, this is 500 calories, you won't know how many calories is in what. So yeah, but if you're not really that into it and you still want to lose fat, just go ahead, do intermittent fasting. Don't really worry too much about foods. Just clean your diet up a little bit. If you eat in every single meal, like junk food, like say pizza first meal, second meal is hamburgers and shit like this, then you won't lose weight. So clean it up a little bit. But oh yeah, I haven't even told you what, like, you might not even know what intermittent fasting is, so let me tell you what this is. Basically, I followed a 16 to 16:8 ratio, whatever you want to call it, which is basically you don't eat 16 hours after your last meal. So whoa, don't panic, I know you're gonna panic. So this counts as your last meal from last night, right? So say I ate at like 9 a.m. last night. Say I ate at 9 p.m. last night. I can eat 16 hours after that, which leads into the next day. So it's not that long, right? And like I said, if you use all these tips, this shit becomes effortless. Don't be scared about the number too much. You'll become used to it, and you'll be a fat burning machine, man. I'm not just chatting shit. So anyway, yeah, that's basically what it is. So as always, I hope you received a ton of value from this. I try to give as much value as possible. If you did, you already know what to do, all those actions. Subscribe if you like me or my videos. Get notified. But anyway, as always, stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.